Welcome back to another one. We have d4, we'll play knight f6, move order first. And then this, and then if knight c3, we'll play the Grünfeld. So the line is takes, knight takes, and then e4, knight takes knight, b takes c. That's the kind of start point from the Grünfeld. This is not. So this is not the Grünfeld, which makes me think it should be okay for me. I probably just need to play against this, do I? Right, so they trap their bishop in. Castling seems sensible. Getting my knight out seems sensible. I'm just going to castle, I think. This is interesting. Maybe that's where I wanted to put my... Yeah, but now I can go here. I mean, I could still go here. But here puts pressure on the knight. Yeah, and if you kick me away, then takes. Takes, takes, takes. Here, then here. No, then takes. I think this is okay. I mean, it could be that they do. What, really? Takes, 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 takes. They allow me to do that. Is it because it's not very scary because I've got queens off? I just develop my knight. I think I probably want to play c5 at some point, I don't know. So maybe the knight wants to come this way. Yeah, do I trade down into a bad structure for them now? I think so, because this bishop's going to have a real hard time developing. So takes, takes, takes and takes. Like there. Move bishop there, I can move my rook across. At the point that they play this, I'm going to launch with c5. Bishop there takes. I'm going to go for it. Expecting queen takes. Like if the pawn takes, that feels really good for me that I get to keep my queen on the board. Okay, so we'll play into this variant. Maybe it was stronger to play c5 immediately. I can still play c5. Well, c5 seems quite strong now. If you take, I take. You rook over. I take, you take. A5. Maybe F5. Feels a bit weakening when I don't have a light squared bishop. Or I play c6 and e5. C6 there, maybe rook over. C6 or C5. C5 takes, and you can move it. Excuse me. I think I'll press C6. There than there. And the knight here seems kind of nice, doesn't it? And there's maybe options going here and back here, back here. There. Yes, maybe this. Yeah, it goes that way. Now this. Maybe take six, maybe they play F4. I think they want to be playing B5 at some point. So I kind of like my F6, my C6 pawn. It's interesting. Maybe going for this wasn't really that advantageous, because with queens off it's not really a thing. Okay, they go for it. The second pawn. 1 for 1 for 1 for 1 for 1. I might just get crisscrossed with these bishops, but takes 1 for 1 1 for 1 for 1. Yeah, I think I got the pawn here. Maybe they play this. I thought I'd take here. Maybe I don't, maybe I just take here. So I can take there first, then F, E, and if I don't, there's a risk that they push. Which might be okay, I get kind of protected. Where's I take and then they push. And I take, and then they push. I think I'm just going to take here. I'm very happy to see that. Bishop takes there. I mean, you can hit me here, but feels alright, doesn't it? So the pawn structure is definitely in my favour now. And I'm up this weak c pawn. It's not so bad, is it? I can play c5 and that's not easy to shift. Play c5 and find a good square for my knight. Knight b6. Opponent's left the game. Can claim victory in a bit over a minute. This is definitely better for me, that's how I'd evaluate it. If I can swap off one of their bishops, it will become a lot better for me. If I can get my knight for their bishop, that feels really good. What am I thinking? Like maybe they're playing bishop e4, but then I can play there. Okay, we're back in the trade. Now I've got a path for infiltration. Yeah, also, if I can just trade both rooks off, that's got to be good as well. This move is coming from me. I'm very happy if you trade there. This? Where are you putting this? Takes. There maybe. I'm playing this. Here I just take your bishop. This feels good. If I win some trades, I was like, even if all of these disappear off, I'm still doing all right because of this weakened structure. Obviously, I'm going to try and hold onto the pawn as long as possible. So the difficulty they've got is okay. Take there, takes. Take there, comes back. I'm going to pick up the pawn. Could also play this. I just drops the pawn. I'm just going to take the pawn then. Takes. There's some kind of discovery bits, but they don't have any useful move with their bishop. I'm also on this pawn if the bishop ever moves. So this pawn's kind of pinned. Unless they're going here. Okay, we're up 2 pawns. We traded knight for bishop. We kind of got everything that we would have wanted. I don't think they've played this the most challenging way. So that takes with check, and then I can push the pawn. I push the pawn, they go there. Kind of like a5. Yeah, I probably feel more scared if they were to get their bishop onto h6 and kind of throw in some stuff there. So I think a5 here makes some sense. Takes the pawn, takes the bishop, nothing there, is there? Rook's on the light square, which is helpful. We're up 3 pawns on that. So I think this takes, and then we can just walk this up. Bring the king. Their king's cut off. I think we just play this, don't we? This is simple. I thought, yeah, I forgot I picked up this pawn here as well. Yeah, this should be pretty smooth. Always run our a pawn up to a3. then maybe there'll be a check there, push, and then they have to go here. So we'll just do this bit first. So my king's got options doing this. They're getting behind. I'm going to take there. This feels super winning. And I can now play A2 next. I can do lots of things. A2, there, and then there. And then we check. Yeah, we play A2. Yeah, I go there, I go there. And then we check and queen. Check then queen. Yeah, they didn't offer the most resistance, I don't think. Playing this way, opponent offers a draw. Unlikely that I require a draw here. Very kind offer. I'm sure if you do that in every game, there'll be the occasion where it looks like they're offering a resignation or something. But I'm sure they get a few rating points from people doing this. So this is the Grünfeld invitation, and then so the main move is actually we saw this, didn't we? We saw takes. Yeah, E4 is the main move. Knight takes knight, B takes C. So this is the kind of start point for the Grünfeld. But they went into what I thought was a much inferior line like this because they don't get E4 here. So the knight out, just kind of played intuitive moves. The engine prefers black here. Black wins well 57% of the games here, so this is not a great line for white to be playing. Just played some kind of sensible moves. So it likes C5. Yeah. What about C5, E4? Just come back. And it's not much of a sacrifice because I can probably pick it up at my leisure. Yes, the engine doesn't really rate going in for this trade. No. Okay, useful to know. Yeah, knight d7 is correct. And so like c5 here. Nice e5. Yeah, e5 and here. That pawn's quite challenging to hold on to, isn't it, if you do that? Fine, we played c6. Apparently this is now starting to get better for white. Rounded our knight in a nice looking square. Played e5, which is correct. And here we pick up the pawn. And then taking there, leaving themselves with double pawns, I was super happy with. Trading rooks, I was really happy with. Letting me infiltrate, and this wins another pawn. Really happy with this. Trading the knight, really happy with that. And from this point, I was feeling really good. If you're going to move you can't really do anything, can they? Don't really have any options. Yeah, bishop e3 is the best try, so you can trade without dropping another pawn. Oh, okay, yeah, I could have just played rook a8, swap it off. And then probably what? d4, bishop c3. Yeah, pick up an extra pawn. Yeah, this is kind of done from here, isn't it? We were just going to run our A pawn. So the idea that I was looking at was, yeah, push the pawn, and if the king gets too... Well, I mean, I can take the pawn, but the other idea I was looking at was check, and the king has to run in front of the pawn, because if they do anything else, like here, on this move, they're now out of options. Whatever you do, I'm playing rook here. So even if you go here, or here even, I can still check, sack the rook to pick up the queen. Nice, good win. Thanks for watching.